Hey everybody, it's Nicole and welcome back for another video using Vicki Boutin Storyteller collection. I am actually starting with one of her fun stencils. I love this scribbly kind of swirly rosette sort of stencil, and I have it along the bottom edge of my page, and I'm just adding some black art crayon and my stencil brush. I'm not really worried too much about overlapping the top of the stencil because I'm going to cover that area up with pattern paper. So you can see I have like a nice crisp sort of pattern there. I'm going to just flip it a little bit and so it doesn't look super repeated, and just repeat to finish off the bottom. I'm doing probably about a good 4 to 5 inch strip along the bottom edge. I just want to have that kind of mixed media feel, but I'm going to use a lot of pattern paper. So now I'm just taking some more black art crayon and mixing with water and just adding some splatters along that same kind of stenciled surface just to kind of get a tone on tone effect. Letting it dry and then rolling off any of the wetness now with a paper towel roll. And I'm just going to go in with this. To be honest, this is kind of a scrap of paper I had left over. I really love the rainbow design, and I thought, oh, I'm going to use that to, I can't throw that away. It's too beautiful. So I'm just filling that in on the top of my page. And then I'm going to go ahead and add a ton of stitching with my sewing machine along each of those rows of the rainbow. So I'm going to go kind of on one side of each of the lines all the way down and around the whole entire piece of the rainbow. This is totally not necessary, but I just love kind of that textural feel it gives. And this paper already has so many nice tone on tone prints in it. I think it just kind of adds really it goes really well with this sort of pattern paper. I love the rainbow effect. And the fact that it has like so many almost like collage pieces all together, I think the stitching just kind of adds to that whole design sort of element. So I'm going to continue doing that. I have that all down now, and I have a photo for my page. And to be honest, because I really do have quite a bit going on already with the big rainbow on the top and the mixed media part on the bottom, I'm just going to add this chipboard ruler. It didn't quite fit all the way across my page. It was slightly shorter, so I just trimmed it down and hid the middle where it was cut with my photo. I'm going to add some stickers now. I love these puffy stickers here. I end up taking that word off. I use a different title. But I used quite a few of the different chipboard elements there on top of my photo, as well as along the bottom edge. I'm using a lot of foam adhesive to kind of pop my photo up above that chipboard area. And I'm actually going to use foam adhesive behind each of these letters as well. I kind of wanted to have the word kindness spread across there, and I wanted it like almost like haphazard. So I'm just going to use that to pop it up a little bit, almost so that it's a little bit higher than that chipboard ruler that's there, dividing things up. So I'm just going to kind of scatter those across to kind of create the base of my title. And I love this pattern tone on those chipboard letters. It really brings in a lot of texture to like a flat element, and I really just love how easy and fun that is. All right, so I have the word kindness down. Now I kind of play around with a few different items. Thought about using this banner, but took it off. It was very pretty, but just didn't work with my project. I decided to use this really fun purple sticker. And I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of purple, but the purple and the really rich colors in this collection, I just love them. I'm going to add one of these stickers here from the sticker pack. I love the fact that it looks kind of collagey too. It really goes with that whole rainbow on the top, so I'll add a second one that's a little bit smaller. And then I'm just going to add a few embellishments here. This sticker book, you can see how many different sheets it has. I thought there's some really great stickers that have the same colors as that rainbow, so I thought I would add a few like tone on tone into each of the areas kind of the rainbow. So you can see I'm using some different half circles. I'm using some tabs. I will use some of the washi type of stickers that are in there with a little bit of a quote. I'm just going to really kind of gravitate toward anything that will match one of the colors there in that rainbow. And kind of, I don't want to have too many of these stickers kind of clustered together. I kind of want them scattered throughout the rainbow. I want to add extra to the rainbow, but I don't want to add too much. I thought about having some sort of die cut shapes along the rainbow there, but I just really didn't want it to be too much, because the bottom is pretty heavy with all the chunky letters and the title and the photo and everything. I'm going to fill in this area here beside my photo with this yellow chipboard tag sticker, which is really like the ticket is really perfect to fill in that area. And then I really tried to think of another word that could go along the top the word kindness, but I was having a hard time, so I decided to continue on with the puffy stickers and add more tone-on-tone elements. So there's tons of these really cool dots in the sticker pack, so I decided to go with some of that and just add again all throughout. And you have a really good collection, and I think Vicki must have literally snuck in every single free amount of space into the thicker pack with dots and hearts and different elements. So it really is a good value if you buy a sticker sheet like that. You can see how many different little tiny bits you have to fill in an area like this. I thought about ripping off some washi and adding that along the rainbow, but it just wasn't feeling that. It didn't quite look the way I wanted it to. So instead I kind of tore the rosette one there in half and then added a little black strip to kind of fill in my title area. And here's how my project finished off. I really love the kind of really collagey vibe that this whole project has. I love the little tone-on-tone elements in the rainbow, and really this project has some mixed media to it, but not a lot. There's just little bits and pieces, and a really simple but fun project using Storyteller. It's probably one of my favorites because I really love that rainbow in the background. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys again next week. Bye-bye.